Kilo 1-1, Task Force Podcast, RTF. How copy?
Real duct tape, not Walmart duct tape, ducting tape. The silver shit you duct ducting.
Why would you carry ducting tape?
Because it's real duct tape.
That's pretty fucking ninja.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode Task Force Podcast. I'm your host, Snake, joined by my co-host, Nasty. Thank you guys again for showing up and watching another episode with us. We appreciate the love and support. Hope everybody is doing good in this weird, crazy lockdown thing. Hopefully you're using the time to get shit done. Or maybe not. Maybe you're just chillaxing at home doing nothing, because that's really what I'd rather be doing. But they still got me working here in Kansas in the ICT.
Oh, poor you.
We working.
Yeah, we out here.
Yeah. So if you guys have figured out a way to keep yourself busy, because I suspect that it's going to be coming our way for the lockdown. So if you guys got any good tips or ideas or just how to genuinely keep yourself from going insane, drop a comment in the box down below for people who aren't there yet and they need some ideas. So, but that does bring us to my topic for today's show, in which case it is your loadout. What loadouts do you go with? Do you have certain loadouts? What do you carry in your loadouts? What do you keep in your loadouts? Yeah.
Go ahead then. Let's hear what you keep in your loadout and what your loadout is, if it's based on anything.
I think my loadout is like, I don't know. It's kind of mishmash.
Not like mine.
No, mine's like a mishmash of like heavily influenced by like Call of Duty, but also influenced by like Dev Guru pictures and Special Forces pictures and
fair,
and just also influenced by time I've ran kit and kind of have an idea of what I want set up. Because let's be honest here, nobody really honestly comes to the table knowing this is exactly everything I need on my vest. You got to get ideas from somewhere.
That's true.
It's got to be influenced from something somewhere. So,
or you're like me. If you need it, no matter what color camo, it gets put on and used.
My boy's chest rig or plate carrier has got tan, green, ACU, multicam, black, and DCU on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're out here. We're ready for anything. I need that white.
Wherever we're at, I've got a camo to match.
Pretty much.
So basically, you're kind of like creating the
I'm the real multicam.
You're Yes. Unlike me, I'm kind of OCD to a certain extent. Like, I really like my colors to be the same tan, whatever. I got to toss in a pouch that's a different camouflage, then I will, but preferably I will be replacing that to match the color that I had previously chosen.
Right, so. And then I'll end up with the oddly colored one you disregarded, and it would find a way to my vest, and then
yes, this
we're
is
golden.
Accurate. This is accurate.
Yeah, and he's
You're like this.
You like stealing my shit.
I'm like the Salvation Army. I just like
whatever,
here it is.
dude. Whatever, dude. Okay,
just picking it up. Like, oh, I'll take that.
How much is this? It's free. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Shit.
So what's your kit influenced by? Like
usability.
That's it.
That's it. Literally.
Did it start as something else?
No.
In your head where you're like, it would be cool to be this?
At one point, outside of the little like mock loadout for like the old Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Outside that, man, it's just I've got drop leg molly, strap that
Right.
will have black mag pouches on it. It's green. The strap's tan. Like if I need it, if I find it, no matter what camouflage it is, no matter color, as long as if I need 6 mag pouch holder for my mags, and I just so happen to look at the black one.
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit!
I found the 6 mag pouch.
Put it on the vest.
This dude will literally pick a pouch that matches what he's looking for, even if the color that matches his vest is right next to it. He'll just be like, "Oh, this is the first one I saw," and he'll take it.
That is facts.
Not,
I have done that
there's
many
not a single
times.
thought that goes through his head is like, "Oh, my vest is tan."
I need that. Thank you.
Then he just puts it on his vest.
Right. No, I can't say.
The OCD inside my body is like, please, no.
Just start fucking spazzing.
No.
Now, I can say on one point, like when I would like go online looking for gear and shit.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I do like that tan coyote, whatever you call it. But black is $4.50 cheaper. So
black is cheaper, but
click.
there is no black item out in the wilderness. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Have you looked outside at night?
Yeah, at
It's
night
fucking
it's
black. It's dark.
Well, we don't play at night.
You
don't play
You ever
at
looked
night.
You ever looked in a forest on a beautiful sunny day and not tell me you haven't seen some slight maybe brush pile with black behind it? Your boy, that could be your boy. And the one pouch on my back that's black? You think it's a shadow?
Nasty's like, I play outside all the time. I watch you in the house. I'm watching you currently as you watch this video.
Always.
I'm standing outside your window in my black and tan and camouflaged ACU and DCU. And
how does a man my size sit against a tree this fucking big with a saw and get passed by a whole enemy team?
Because they just think you're fucking dead. They're like, oh, this guy's just laying here because he can't even get up.
Not when we're playing the flag pushback game. The old frog caller.
Yeah.
And then I think you had a gun issue or something, or you weren't playing. I'm not sure. And they got pushed back to second flag. I was still at third flag going, oh my fucking God. They're walking literally just right past me. Multicam pants and jacket.
Mm-hmm.
The best looking fucking vest on the planet. Just covered in random shit. Dude's walking literally right by me. And then
what's that random pile of trash gear? Huh.
Yeah, someone just left it out here. Fuck. And then it's your fat ass boy sitting against a tree.
Oh my God.
Listen. I understand you have to get brainwashed into thinking your gear's got to look a certain fucking way. Or it's got to this. Listen. I'd put a fucking Arctic white backpack on this motherfucker if I knew it'd carry what I need. You ever seen a white box running from somebody before? That's all you're going to see, but okay.
In my head, I'm not, my OCD a little bit is like, I want it to match.
You know what my OCD is? My gun. That's my OCD.
But I will say, from a strategic standpoint and general camouflage, there is a certain amount of colors out there that will actually blend and fade well with other colors.
Sure.
Black is not one of them,
that's false.
Nor would be white. Now, in given specific times of the year or times of day,
yes.
it may or may not.
If you're in a densely wooded area, it could be fucking noon on midsummer, and I guarantee you, my black little
is
backpack
standing out.
Not.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm gonna see this tan vest and I'm like, huh, maybe that's a tree. There's just a solid black square. I'm like, no, that's nasty. That's who that is. I know exactly who that is. Just
waving.
He's got a black hole of death on his chest. Like, hey, I'm right here.
Not if
Don't
I'm
you know
down.
me? This is it. This is me right here.
Could you imagine walking by me thinking I'm just a stack of bushes with my black backpack on?
And then
yeah, dude. You never know. Okay.
He's just a stack of bushes, boys. Keep going.
And if you step on it, you're, God damn it. Like, you know.
Are you fat fuck?
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Broken mouth.
Yeah, crack.
Jesus. So what do you put in these random ass color pouches?
I don't know. Whatever really is necessary. I mean, obviously you have your mag pouches. You have your standard, like, okay.
Right. We know you're going to, at the bare minimum, you're going to have your mags, BBs, preferably an extra battery, and a dead rag, and or, well, also a dead rag, and or also possibly a ace banded wrap or tourniquet, whatever milsim event you're playing at, or if they're allowed on your local field. But definitely a dead rag.
I have a...
Or
what
a dead
it
light.
really is a rolled up water bottle pouch that I use to carry, like you said, a bottle of BBs, extra mags. I got, for no reason, well, was at one point reason, ACU grenade pouches on my back. That is there, which will carry whatever. Got my tactical spoon.
Yep.
I've had, literally, that's been there for about 10 years.
Literally got to eat no matter where you're at.
No matter.
Or scoop somebody's eyeballs out.
Outside of, that has, stab them in the throat. I've done that.
A shiv. If you guys don't have a shiv, you're not living life,
And
right?
then you eat my jalapeno and cheese afterwards.
Yes.
And then an admin pouch, because I usually get told to store shit for people, so it's whatever. Outside of that, it's my mags, and
yeah,
I'm not very useful. I just carry shit.
Just carry shit.
Because I got that big ass, like 5-day sold bag that has 2 giant buckle clips right here, like a fucking parachute bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's outside of that.
He literally carries
Everything.
anything.
I will.
It's like a, it's like
I'm a
pack
mule. Yep.
Like
But you piss me off, I'll drop the whole bag and we won't even know it. Like, where's our food? Oh, 10 miles back.
like a llama spit in your face.
Yeah. Get out of here, bitch. Your food's 10 miles that way.
Occasionally hit you with a sneeze.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'll wear that battle belt. Drop leg. I'm probably already said this, but the
holster.
Holster. Yeah, for my pistol.
A drop leg panel.
Yeah, the panel, Molly panel, which is green, gray, and black.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just wear it to wear it. You know, it's like that compression type shit. It's kind of nice.
Keeps my thighs from rubbing together.
Pretty much.
In mine, I carry... So I've got my basics. You know, we already talked about the mags, BBs, batteries. I also like to carry a medical kit, but that's just me. Like an actual medical kit, not one of those dudes who's like, oh, I got a medical kit on my stuff, and then I pack it full of airsoft stuff. Like, it's fucking retarded. Right. Like, I've got, you know, the essentials in there. I've got your basic boo-boo kit, which is like, you know, Band-Aids and aspirin and whatever simple shit.
Tampons.
You might need disinfectant and triple antibiotic for when I get my scratch. But I also carry, like, you know, nasal pharyngeal. I've also got chest seals and stuff like that, because it can also double as a regular range day belt as well.
Yeah.
So whenever I go airsofting, I can clip this on, and whenever I go shooting real steel, I can clip this on. Kind of doubles for both back and forth. True. And carry all my actual medical supplies in it. Being EMT background, you get, like, these are good things to have on you at all times, especially when firearms and or running in the middle of the woods, that you could do stupid shit and this could happen.
And we have seen this.
Yes, I have seen plenty of small injuries that you'd be like, oh my God, how'd you get that? There's actually quite a few videos out there on YouTube that you can watch. A couple of them actually from Jet the Desert Fox. He got a big gash in his shin trying to do some stairs at a American Milsim event at one of these refinery style buildings. I'm not sure, but there was a stair missing. So naturally his body was going for the stair, wasn't there. His leg went in between. He caught himself, but fucking shin caught the backside of those steel stairs. And yeah, it turns it goes from nothing to you pull up your leg and you're like, you know, this is definitely going to need stitches. Yeah. And the shitty part about it is like in that instance, he didn't have anything except for electrical tape, so he electrical taped it closed, which is better than nothing. But
super glue.
Definitely do not super glue a wound that needs stitches that is of a significant size. Just so we're all clear. I'd rather you, like, if you had to pick something like duct tape it. Yeah.
I'd rather get super glue scraped off than
hair.
Duct tape.
It's just hair.
No, because I carry real duct tape. Not Walmart duct tape.
Yeah.
Ducting tape. The silver shit you duct ducting
Why would you carry ducting tape?
Because it's real duct tape. That's the real shit.
It's really stupid.
It's really strong.
It's really not.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, real duct tape
ducting tape is
that's
literally
real silver. Not like the silvery
Let
silver.
me rephrase this. If you ever want to get shot, just wrap yourself in ducting tape. It is
the strongest tape you can get.
You'll look like the Terminator. It'll be fine.
No, not the silver. I'm talking that flat gray silver. Actual, not the shiny shit you see.
Yeah, duct tape.
Real ducting tape.
No, ducting tape is the aluminum shiny. No,
it's not the metal steel tape.
Let us know what you think. I'm pretty positive that ducting tape is
it's about
shiny
an
steel.
inch and a quarter thick steel like shiny tape.
Like almost like aluminum
that's
foil.
like hardcore ducting tape. I'm just saying, like, for your basic ducting type guys.
Tape. That's duct
not
tape.
DUCK.
Like the grayish, some
not
brown, whatever. It's duct tape.
Super glue.
It's duct tape.
Super glue.
Super glue is a different item. This is duct tape. It's also called 100-mile-an-hour tape. It's also called some other bullshit 1,000-mile-an-hour tape. Whatever you want to call it.
Wound holder together.
I mean, I'm not saying that duct tape doesn't work as a compression bandage. Packing it with the correct bandage, or at least some type of cloth, then wrapping it with, duct tape. Quick clot would be preferable.
That'd burn.
Yeah.
That'd burn like a motherfucker.
But I really wouldn't use quick clot on something that only requires stitches.
Duct tape. I don't know. What if you were like running and just got like impaled? That would suck.
Depends upon where you get impaled.
Like, oh, on my little chart, you're impalement? Nah, that's tampon worthy. And just like tape.
It depends. Like,
yeah.
Now we're diving into a different field here. It's like,
that's true.
Like, does the foreign object come out or does it stay in? Like, does it break off and stay in? Is it a tree branch?
That'd be preferable, though.
If it stays in, fucking leave it there.
Right.
Just so we're all clear.
Just
leave it there.
Leave it.
You want to, put a bandage around it and
like
leave
to keep
it
it in
there.
Yeah. Anyway.
If it comes out, it's totally different.
Right. You
want to pack that shit. Depending upon where it's at. It's in your chest cavity. Preferably don't pack it. Just so we're all clear.
If it's hanging in your lung and your lungs collapsing, don't pack that.
Yeah, don't pack it.
Leave it.
You need an occlusive or a 3-sided dressing or a chest seal.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Yank that fucker out. Just do it. Just tear that motherfucker out of your chest.
Per Task Force Podcast, I should just rip out whatever foreign objects in my body.
Quoted by Snake.
Via Nasty. So we're all clear.
Yeah.
Handing out medical tips here.
Okay.
No. So, but then I also keep like basics. Like, it's nice to have a little screwdriver or a little Allen wrench tool set in your little fucking whatever bullshit pack thing. And I also I like to have an admin pouch with pens and places to put maps. And the number one thing I could say to have on you is, without a doubt, a compass and the map of the AO you are on, because it will direct you to the right location to get out.
You've learned, have you? You have learned, haven't you?
In which case, you will find a UN truck, and the UN truck will
Not shoot you.
haul you decently
Right.
as decent human beings,
Right.
all the way back to where you're supposed
You
to have been.
started walking from. We left the airfield.
Purposely left
Giant.
backwards away from the team we were with at the time.
Because we were told to.
Because we may have flipped contracts on them. So we backed out.
And we just
and
magically...
shot them as we left, which was funny. But we shot them as we left, and
they had no idea.
Trickled out. And then
you got us lost.
it may have taken us in a short-term wrong direction. But then totally fixed it and took us in the right direction. In which case we found you in Trek and we were fine. It was all fine.
You know that story will never be proper because no one there was there to experience it with us.
All you had to do. That's all you had to do is walk to the barbed wire fence and follow the barbed wire fence.
Right, but your map was upside down.
We found the barbed wire fence. It was just
the wrong one.
A little bit farther away. It's fine.
8 miles.
It was fine.
All right, whatever. Okay.
D-Day Adventure Park is a lot bigger than it really looks.
Yeah,
at first.
especially on foot.
Yeah.
Especially on foot.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But without a doubt, it was a life experience. So carrying those things on you. Also, if you're going to play at night, probably going to be like some type of dead marker light. So some type of light that turns red, preferably a green marker light. So that way, you know, like, I don't know, your friendlies don't shoot you from behind, because that would be cool.
Green marker light.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that expose you to the enemy?
Green marker light on the backside of your body.
That would still be you're just now glowing from the back.
They're not crazy bright. They make these like V lights now that go on the back of your helmet or on the back of your gear, whatever you want. But they have like a very subtle glow to them. They're not bright at all, but you could definitely pick it out if you saw it. Which is cool, because if you're, you know, always advancing, like, I mean, you probably should be. Preferably you're advancing with your team and not having to fall back. But they will see this and they won't shoot you from behind, being like, I'm not sure if that guy's just turning around or not, and then they shoot him.
I shoot you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, but then also a dead light, so that way when you do get shot, you don't continue to keep getting shot. Right.
Yeah, because I won't stop.
Right. But then you should probably also have, you know, water, some type of snacks or some shit. It really just depends. If you're going to a local skirmish field and you're like playing a 15-20 minute game, then coming back, it's a totally different loadout set. Like, I'm not going to take all this extra shit with me because in 5 minutes I'm going to be back at the table. I can do whatever I'm doing.
I still try to go full kit. Maybe without the bag.
I think.
Maybe without the bag.
Well, right. But I mean, like, even in a full-size milsim, you're not going to be carrying that bag constantly, not 100%. You're really going to try to get to some base of operations, do your main setup there, drop the extra, then move on, right? I'm not trying to carry around a 35-pound bag on my back. If anything, I might drop from a 3-day assault bag down to like a 1-day assault bag or some small backpack
bag on the back.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of the mollied backpack because it's extremely uncomfortable when you try to sit down in a vehicle or just sit down. That way you can sit down, not sit down. You know what I mean?
Kiss me.
Have to lean forward and constantly be looking at your own feet like, God damn it, can't even sit back.
That's the good part about being a gunner. Crawl in the hole and just stand.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If you're lucky enough to get a gun turret or a truck, you can stand in the back of.
And not run behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, not running behind is preferable. It's definitely preferable. But with that also being said, ounces are, you know, equaling up to pounds. So the more shit you put in, the more shit you got to run behind that truck with.
It's just like modern video games. The scavenging style video games. Tarkov, Daisy and stuff. Like, people are starting to understand that concept. Unlike it was back when we were playing.
Unlimited carrying of whatever you want.
Right. It's like, you got to understand. It may be just 4 extra mags, 2 extra water bottles, you know, 2 camelbacks with 2 hoses because you're
Right.
me and sweat a lot and need a drink.
Oh,
Carrying that shit fucking 20 miles gets heavy.
Yeah.
And people don't think about that because you're all hype. The game's about to start. You're loading onto the trucks.
I want to fucking have everything. I don't ever want to come back.
Right. I'm going to have everything. 15 minutes later into a walk, you're like, I'm going to mark this tree on Google Maps.
Right.
This is where everything's going to be.
I feel like it's guaranteed that nobody here has ever played a mill sim where they're like, I loaded up all this stuff, ha ha ha, and then didn't have to ditch a bunch of it. Right. Or at least you made it through the first day. You were like, oh my God. And you immediately ditch the unnecessary items from your kit.
You learn real quick.
Yes, you do.
If
you're forced to actually carry it, you learn very quickly what you do and do not need. And you get rid of the things that you really, truly do not need.
Like everybody was calling me a shitbag for not wearing my helmet. But I learned real quick that wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It was less weight.
Yeah. See, that's where I would say with the new helmets, though, it's a lot different. Because, like, that thing is, it's crazy fucking light. And it's really comfortable. Like, now, don't get me wrong. The old, like, the Mitch behind it, fucking, that's a real ACH Mitch. Like, that bitch is heavy.
Yeah.
Like, my life depended upon wearing this, I would fucking wear it.
All day. But like, I've just played airsoft.
We're just playing airsoft. Like, a bump helmet, FMA bump helmet is fucking, it's fine. A little bit of head protection from BBs and in and out of vehicles and doorways and shit. Like, it makes sense because I don't know if you've ever, like, scalped yourself on getting out of a door, but it's highly uncomfortable.
It is.
But I will say, yes, there's a certain time when you're like, holy fuck me, dude. I really wish I just was wearing a boonie or a hat or something because you're just like, it's so hot. You feel tired. Your neck is fucking hurting. Yeah. Shit's heavy. I will also say you probably need to look at the way your helmet's set up. Your neck shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't feel like crazy uncomfortable. I mean, it's going to have some heft to it, but.
Well, if you're not used to
just
wearing
need
a
to
heavy
work
helmet,
on the head bob a little bit.
Right.
Build some muscles. It'll be fine.
And you're not like, where's he at? Whipping your head every 5 seconds. You're not going to go snap and you're going to like rip this muscle right here. And that's the worst feeling in the world is when you hyperextend the muscles in your neck. And then you're like, I can't do shit.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like constantly trying to pick up chicks. Like,
what's up?
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
Yeah. And then you're like, you want to go this way? Okay, let's go. It's whack, bro. I ain't about that, man. People think it's stupid, but I'll hook my helmet to my kit. Just in case that time comes where you're like, hey, quickly, we're about to go through this like warehouse.
Right.
Throw it on so you don't bust your fucking head open. Sure. Right. I'll bang it off the back of my back all day. I don't give a fuck.
I could see number one place, in my opinion, where I would wear it is probably a night game. And that's excluding even just because you really need it for night vision. But
so you don't bust your fucking head on a tree.
The chances of you hitting your fucking head on something are way higher. So
and door frames
nighttime makes sense.
Aren't that tall and just thrown together buildings these days.
Right.
So I'm like walking, boom, just oh fuck me.
I mean, if you're over the height of 6 foot, then it is it's definitely one of those things that
because you come into a building this low. And you're just kind of like ducking, and then all of a sudden you hear your gun, so your natural reaction is just to up and run, and you just put your head right into the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
It sucks. Or walking down a staircase, and you don't know there's a fucking 4.5 foot ledge.
This is...
Boom!
This is different.
I've seen it.
This is a post dug out basement.
I'm telling you, I've seen it. On videos I've used to watch people like... short dudes like you.
Short dudes like me. I'm 6'2", just so we're all clear.
Short.
Like, actually higher than average male height.
Short.
I was just talking about this to my nephew the other day.
Okay.
And I was telling him, I was like, average dude height is like 5'10", 5'11".
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I was like, so, I mean...
No offense if you're fucking 5'10".
Yeah.
If you're like 5'2", we're reaching that like lab baby type fucking shit.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, but I will say most guys who are shorter seem to make a lot of money. So kudos to you. Justin Moore, very short guy.
Who?
If you're not aware of who Justin Moore is, he's a country singer. Very short dude. It's like, dude's like 5'5", like to my shoulder. He's short.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Short dude, big gear, running through a game. You're like, look at the midget.
I feel envious of short guys.
No.
They fit all this Chinese
gear.
gear.
That's true. That's true. All that off-brand bullshit.
Like, I can buy heaps and heaps of Chinese gear, and it all fits.
All in the same
It's
size.
even a little bit big. What the hell?
Right. Any brand on the face of the planet, they go, oh, I need a large or medium. Perfect fit.
Right.
Anything above large is like you're kind of like not sure you're gonna get that 2X. In some countries, they could see Americans 2X as like 5 times.
Right.
Or in some countries, it's like extra small is a 2X. It's like, blow me, bitch.
I don't know. Americans are fat. I will agree.
It's McDonald's fault.
Fuck you, McDonald's.
Fuck McDonald's.
Fuck you and your delicious 10-piece chicken
We
nuggets.
need to go get some ice cream.
If McDonald's wants to sponsor this.
Have a working goddamn ice cream machine.
Yeah. You're McFucked when you try to go there and get ice cream.
And I don't want to see employees fighting over who's manager or not.
Oh,
Remember
God,
that?
Yes.
Yeah. And we're like, can we just get our Shamrock shakes? I ain't your manager. Yeah, that was
dude.
lit.
I love me some drama.
We literally were waiting on our Shamrock shakes.
And
we just watching them fight. Mad as fuck.
Fat dude problems. That's what that is. Fat guy problems. When you're waiting for food, but you got to listen to somebody fight, and you're like, Jesus, I just want my ice cream. But what are you going to do? We just want to bring you guys this episode, try to boost your morale, or I fucking don't know. We're trying to stay busy during this whole thing. That's a real answer.
I'm literally going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
If I can't work, it's not because of not having a paycheck.
Right.
It's because I'm going to lose my fucking insanity. I can only do so much of the same thing so often, you know?
Yeah.
And it's going to be raining. Can't even get the bike out. Can't even fucking...
We'll see. We'll see how this
Depression.
craziness unfolds. Hopefully we'll see a lot more content get pushed, I would think. I mean, everybody who
now that you're home doing nothing,
and whatnot, yeah,
you got to do something.
Hopefully you should be building a bankroll of content
Right.
and pushing it, or pushing more than on average. But again, we hope everybody stays safe, stay healthy. I mean,
If not, it's on you.
Yeah. Somebody else's life could be in your hands if you're a mid-20s male or female and you're perfectly fine. And you won't get killed, but older people will. So just know that.
R.I.P. to the OGs. R.I.P. to the OGs.
R.I.P.
All right.
This was a planned drop of Funeral by Lil Wayne. He was like, coronavirus, Funeral. Dropped it right beforehand. So just so we're all clear. Lil Wayne dropped Funeral
That is true.
right before.
That was a dope album, though. Uzi's album's out. It's pretty trash.
It was all right. But you guys stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out, taskforcepodcast.com. If you haven't already, follow us on YouTube, Task Force Podcast. Check us out on Instagram, taskforce_podcast. Same thing on Facebook, and Task Force PC on Twitter. So if you're not following us on social media, I don't know. I don't even know how you're keeping up with us. We're fucking awesome. We're hitting you with those dank memes and just
these kind of podcasts.
Just genuinely disrupting Instagram. So hit us up. Also looking at doing some more live streaming on Mixer every time I get on. Nobody gets on, but it's fine. I like playing video games, so it's fine with me. Also just got Star Wars Battlefront 2. Been playing that here the last couple days. It's amazing. It's fun.
It's probably trash.
It's actually pretty fun. Graphics look really good, but
we've been saying goodbye for 5 minutes.
Thank you guys, and that's all we got.
Off the way goes.
Peace.
Yeah, Holmes. We pimpin'.
Podcast. This is Kilo 1-1. Good effect on target. You are now cleared to RTB. How copy?